Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now the 1-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Moreland's there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 1 for 5. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The first baseman, G-Man Troy.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Three and one now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Hunter Renfroe. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Jose Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Here's the 1-0. In the air now out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Willie Adames is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Fouled away. Three runs already home here. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rays are in front, 3-0. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Andrew Benintendi is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Zunino will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
One out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Renfroe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 9.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield, has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
So here's Mike Zunino as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. First pitch coming, here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. One and one.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position, and then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
So striding in, Yandy Diaz. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a here this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Austin Bryce enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Set to deliver the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Martinez, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth. The first
Okay,
baseman.
here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Now the pitch. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6.
Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
2 out, nobody on. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Beautiful diving stop. Touché, sir. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone into the monster seats. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Pilar, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ready now, Willie Adames. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
1-1.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1. Nope,
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, And he is safe at the plate as they get off the Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-War, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 3 innings complete. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-1. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In there, and it's even at 1. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Now batting, number 8.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in and looking for more, Yandy Diaz. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1. In the air out to right. On the move is Pilar. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Two and 0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-0 pitch. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Now he's safe at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ryan Brazier gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hunter Renfroe will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
0-1 the count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Count is 1-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. And he's out on the tag. But one run is in to score on the play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. Fouled off. Brazier is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 11 and the Red Sox 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Drilled to the left side. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled away. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Still 2-2. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there, but he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.